So I wanted to hop on here because I wanted to talk about what our homeschool lessons are going to be looking like for this week, as well as touch on the worksheets again. So I've gotten a couple questions, but one subscriber in particular really just wanted to have me narrow down exactly where I find the worksheets. So our focus for the rest of February is the five senses. So today we did prayer, we did pray, and then we went ahead and did language arts, introduction to the five senses, teach your child to read, number 69. Again, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth for the worksheets, and I will show you what the worksheets look like. But and then the five senses worksheet, writing prompt, travel and color. I'll show you what that means. Sorry, my hand's like shaking. If that's better. Okay. My question of the week, what are the five senses? We did our calendar time, and we did current location geography. Now, for those unfamiliar, I actually have her go to the calendar, and we point out East Coast, West Coast, North, and South. I point out a few states at a time. So we've actually worked on Texas, California, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, Florida. And I think that's what we worked on. Now we're focusing on these five states. So Oklahoma, Wyoming, Alabama, Arizona, Nebraska. I have no rhyme or reason or as to why I'm focusing on certain states at certain times, but I just want her to be comfortable with the U.S. Map. And then we went on greater than and less than or equal. There's a worksheet affiliated with that, and I'll show you that as well. And then my census workbook, okay? So for today, introduction to the five senses. Now, this is a great example what I mean about going online and creating your own thing. So I saw this. So all I did, as you see, five senses book, okay? Here it is right here. So I saw this, and this actually has a free, so who is this? Still Playing School, okay? So this is this lady's website. She actually offered a free download of this book. So if you're interested in, for your preschooler or your kindergartner, just learning a little bit more about the five senses, this is a great book. But I actually did not print this off. I just used this as an example and created my own book, okay? That says five. I had to write in five senses by, and then her name. And then this thing right here, it's I Have Five Senses song. And this is from, let me see if I can find it. So I think I just literally Googled it. Let me see. Five senses. Okay, I'm doing this with one hand. Five senses song. There we go. The exact same thing. It's five senses unit. Okay. And it's sold by teacherspayteachers.com. And it's really cute. I have five senses. I have five senses. And she went through that. So we literally sang that like 10 times today. And then what I did was just draw little I don't know what you call these, little icons so that she can kind of go through them pretty easily. And then what I did was just make my own book, like I said. So I like to taste it. Then we went through and she drew things that she likes to taste. That's a waffle. That's chocolate milk. That's a mango, and that's strawberry milk. And then she did I like to smell, and she drew a bunch of roses. And I actually drew that one on the side, but she drew the rest of them. And this actually opened up another like art activity, because then we went in and started drawing other things. Like, so I drew roses and she drew a cow. And so that actually opened up some other things. But so this is just an example. And then we're going to finish the rest tomorrow. Okay. So that's one thing. All right. So for Teach Your Child to Read, as you've seen before, and I'm going to just give you a brief overview. So because my daughter is so tired of the book, I've put your Teach Your Child to Read onto PowerPoint. So we're on lesson 69, and if you're familiar with Teach Your Child to Read, they have a story at the end of the lesson. So this is the story. Okay, so all I did was, that's the title of the story, and then I added pictures this time. Excuse the sound. Every time she clicks, it makes a drumming sound, in which she just is thrilled about that. So, so this is the story that we did today, and she went through and clicked, each slide and a picture came up as she clicked, and she enjoyed that. A little bit different, okay? So that was today. All right, so the 5 senses worksheet. Now let me show you what that one is. That is this right here. Right here, the 5 senses, okay? So here we go, and I'm gonna show you, oh, you really can't see it because it's kind of blurry. So let me show you where I got that from. Okay, so I'm gonna take you right to, here we go. Perfect. The 5 senses body parts. So what she did is cut this out and paste it into the correct spot. And this is myteachingstation.com preschool and kindergarten worksheets. Okay. And that's where that's from. Okay. All right. So after that, oh, sorry. It's got to focus at some point. Writing prompts. Now these writing prompts are phenomenal, and hopefully I can, we're not so much into spring right now, but I can't find where I found this. And it came as a whole set for free off of Teachers Pay Teachers. But what I would do if you're looking for something more specific, let me actually take you to, this video is going to be crazy long. Okay, so Teachers Pay Teachers. And I'm probably already, yep, I'm already signed in. Hi, Creative Wife. So what I would do is type in writing prompt. Okay, so, and then I go along here and pick K, kindergarten. Oops, sorry. Pick kindergarten. And then you have a ton of things to choose from. Now, if you are on a budget like myself, I would go to free. And then I think this is actually the one that I have. Let me see if it is the one that yes, it is. Okay, so on the side, these are the exact ones that I have. In fact, she's already done If I Were a Pirate. She's done that already. And she may have already done Winter Wonderland, right? So that's it. And this, my friends, is free. So this is made by A Year of Many First. But again, just do exactly what I did. Just type in writing prompt, go to the first kindergarten level and type in free, and there you go. You'll find it. Okay. All right. So another one, oh, now I can't find my sheet. Okay. So another one that I work on is, travel and color. All right. Let me show you. Sorry. Okay. This is all about following directions. So here we go. So we have a bunch of traveling things, and then she's going to read the directions in the bottom, and she's going to follow them and color the vehicles the correct color. Okay, so this obviously works on following directions and also literacy, right? She's got to learn how to read it and follow directions. So this is a great language arts activity for your kindergartner, and it's from this place right here, www.creatrive Classroom Connections. Hopefully it's creative, not creatrive. And anyways, this is her Pinterest clip too. Okay, so this is where that is. All right. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Okay, so today we also did a greater than, less than, or equal review. And hopefully I pulled it off already. Ooh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Sorry if it's kind of... So we did this today. This was really fun because she likes to draw the little alligators. So this is our greater than or less than review. And this is made by... Ooh, sorry, Mrs. Lemons. Okay. Again, I found this off of Pinterest. So I'm wondering if I can just find it for you now so that you know what I'm talking about. Let me go back here. It should just pop up. Greater than, less than, activities, kindergarten. Okay. All right, let's see if I can. So y'all know what I'm talking about. There's some other cute ones. Look at these ones. I'm going to save that because I probably will use that later on in life. Anyways, I can't specifically, oh, yes, I can. Oh, thank God. Okay, right here. So greater than, less than, or equal. made by Mrs. Lemon, and it's saved from stepintosecondgrade.blogspot.com. So it's not on Teachers Pay Teachers from my understanding. I just was able to download it quite easily and print it off, so I didn't have to pay anything. Let me see if there's anything else there. No. Okay. So that's that. All right. And then on this day, there's a telling time review, and I'm going to show you that as well. This is a wonderful worksheet. So she's going to look at that, and she's going to draw in the time, draw in the hand, sorry. And this is from www.worksheetfun.com. And again, I pulled that off quite easily, and there's nothing to it. Okay. And hopefully you kind of get an idea of how I pulled together on worksheets. And I know and I understand wanting to get detail. And if you're not into Pinterest, or you're not into just Googling and trying to search out, I understand. I am so into that because I like to read articles and dig deeper, and and that kind of thing. And I used to work for a teacher that was into that stuff too. I used to actually create tests and worksheets for kindergartens through grade 2 when I worked for her. I worked for her for 3 years, and that's what I did. So I have a little bit of I have a background in that already. So I was able to give you some inspiration, some ideas, and then just ways, just like natural ways on how to find these worksheets. If you have any other questions, I'll do my best to I will try my hardest to answer them and let y'all know. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.